Sleep Story: The Moonlit Forest. Good evening and welcome. Tonight there is nowhere you need to be, nothing you need to finish, and nothing you need to worry about. This moment belongs only to you. Allow yourself to become completely comfortable. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose and gently breathe out through your mouth. Again, breathe in slowly and breathe out even more slowly. Feel your shoulders relax. Let the muscles in your face soften. Allow your hands to rest comfortably. With every gentle breath, your body becomes a little heavier, a little calmer, and a little more peaceful. Now, in your imagination, picture yourself standing at the entrance of a quiet forest beneath a beautiful full moon. The moon shines softly above, covering everything in a gentle silver light. Tall trees stretch high into the night sky, their branches moving ever so slightly in the cool evening breeze. The air feels fresh and clean. You can smell pine trees, soft earth, and the faint fragrance of wildflowers growing quietly beside the path. In the distance, you hear the gentle sound of a small stream flowing over smooth stones. The water never rushes. It simply moves peacefully through the forest, creating a soft rhythm that makes every breath feel slower and deeper. Somewhere nearby, a single owl calls into the quiet night before silence gently returns. You take your first slow step onto the forest path. The ground beneath your feet is covered with soft green moss. Every step feels comfortable and light. There is no destination waiting for you. There is nothing you need to accomplish. Tonight, the journey itself is enough. Tiny golden fireflies begin to appear between the trees. They float gently through the cool air like little stars that have drifted down from the sky. Some glow brightly for a moment before fading softly into the darkness. Others dance quietly around the path ahead, lighting the way with their peaceful glow. As you continue walking, you notice how quiet your thoughts have become. The worries from earlier today begin to drift farther and farther away, just like clouds slowly floating across the night sky. There is nothing to solve right now, nothing to remember, nothing to plan. Only this peaceful forest, only the gentle sound of your breathing, only the cool night air touching your skin. The moonlight filters gently through the leaves above, creating beautiful patterns across the path. Every few steps, a soft breeze moves through the trees, carrying with it the comforting scent of nature. You breathe in deeply, filling your lungs with the cool, fresh air, and as you breathe out, you feel even more relaxed than before. Far ahead, hidden between the ancient trees, you notice a warm golden light glowing softly in the distance. It seems to come from a small wooden cabin, resting quietly beneath the moonlit sky. The light feels welcoming, peaceful, almost as if it has been waiting patiently for your arrival. Without any hurry, you continue walking toward it, one slow and comfortable step at a time. The path becomes even quieter as you continue walking beneath the gentle glow of the moon. Every step feels effortless, as though the forest itself is carrying you forward. The cool night air fills your lungs, and with each slow breath, you feel lighter, calmer, and more peaceful than before. The fireflies continue their quiet dance around you. They move without hurry, drifting through the trees like tiny floating lanterns. Their warm golden light reflects softly on the leaves and moss, creating a magical world that seems untouched by time. Soon you arrive at a small wooden bridge stretching across the gentle stream. The wood feels old but strong, polished smooth by countless peaceful seasons. You pause in the middle of the bridge and rest your hands lightly on the railing. Below, the crystal clear water flows slowly over smooth stones. The sound is soft and steady, like nature whispering a comforting lullaby. Tiny ripples catch the moonlight, turning the surface into a sea of shimmering silver. You stand there for a while, simply listening. There is no rush, no noise, only the peaceful rhythm of the flowing water. A cool breeze gently moves across the stream, carrying the sweet scent of fresh pine, wildflowers, and clean earth. Somewhere in the distance, leaves quietly rustle together before settling once again into perfect stillness. Above you, the stars seem brighter than ever. Thousands of tiny lights stretch across the endless night sky. You notice one shooting star gliding silently across the darkness before disappearing beyond the trees. Without thinking, a gentle smile appears on your face. Everything feels exactly as it should. Your breathing becomes slower. Your heartbeat becomes softer. Even your thoughts begin to fade into the peaceful silence surrounding you. You close your eyes for just a moment. You listen carefully. The stream, the breeze, the whispering leaves, the quiet forest. Each sound blends together into a calm and gentle melody. When you open your eyes again, you notice something new. On the other side of the bridge, the narrow forest path continues toward the warm golden light you saw earlier. The little wooden cabin now appears a little closer. Its windows glow softly through the trees. A thin ribbon of smoke rises gently from the stone chimney, disappearing into the moonlit sky. It feels warm, safe, peaceful, almost as if someone has quietly prepared this place just for you. You continue walking at your own comfortable pace. There is still no destination to reach, no schedule to follow, only another peaceful step, then another, and another, as the quiet forest welcomes you deeper into its calm embrace. The forest becomes even more peaceful with every gentle step you take. The sounds of the outside world have completely disappeared. There are no busy streets, no bright lights, and no distractions. Only the quiet beauty of nature surrounds you. The path slowly curves between tall pine trees, leading you deeper into the moonlit forest. The air feels slightly cooler now, refreshing and calm. Every breath fills your body with comfort, and every slow exhale carries away any remaining tension. As you continue walking, you notice small patches of white wildflowers growing beside the path. Their delicate petals glow softly beneath the silver moonlight. A gentle breeze moves through them, making them sway together like a peaceful ocean of tiny blossoms. Nearby, a family of deer quietly stands beneath the trees. They look at you for a brief moment with calm, gentle eyes. They are not afraid. They simply watch peacefully before slowly disappearing into the soft shadows of the forest. Above, the moon continues to guide your journey. Its gentle light falls across the path, making every step feel safe and welcoming. You begin to notice the comforting rhythm of your footsteps. Step, breathe, step, breathe. The rhythm becomes slower, softer, more relaxing. Your body feels wonderfully heavy now, as though every muscle has completely let go of the day's worries. Ahead, the warm glow of the wooden cabin grows brighter. The windows shine with a soft golden light, welcoming you closer. You can almost imagine the warmth waiting inside. As you approach, you notice a small stone pathway leading from the forest trail to the front door. Colorful flowers bloom peacefully beside the path, their gentle fragrance mixing with the fresh scent of pine trees. The cabin is surrounded by quiet nature. A wooden bench sits beneath an old oak tree. A small lantern hangs beside the front door, gently swaying in the evening breeze. Its warm light dances softly across the wooden walls. Everything feels calm, everything feels safe, everything feels exactly where it belongs. You slowly walk toward the front porch. The wooden steps make the softest sound beneath your feet. You reach the door, place your hand gently on the smooth wooden handle, and pause for a quiet moment. You take one slow, peaceful breath in and slowly breathe out. The warm light from inside wraps around you like a soft blanket. You smile gently, knowing that beyond this door, an even deeper feeling of peace is waiting for you. The fire crackles softly in the stone fireplace, creating a warm, comforting rhythm. Each gentle sound blends perfectly with the quiet whispers of the wind outside. The cabin feels peaceful, as though it has existed in this quiet forest forever. You settle deeper into the comfortable chair, feeling the soft blanket wrapped around your shoulders. It is warm, gentle, and reassuring. Every breath becomes slower than the last. Beside the fireplace, an old wooden clock quietly marks the passing of time. Tick, tick, tick. The sound is slow and steady, never rushing, never demanding your attention. It simply reminds you that tonight there is no reason to hurry. Outside the window, the full moon shines brightly over the silent forest. The branches of the tall pine trees sway gently in the cool night breeze. Every movement is slow, peaceful, and graceful. A tiny fox appears near the edge of the garden. Its silver-red fur glows softly beneath the moonlight. It pauses for a moment, looking around with calm curiosity before continuing quietly into the forest, leaving only small footprints in the soft earth. The peaceful night continues without interruption. The stream still flows gently nearby. The wind still whispers through the leaves. The stars continue their silent journey across the sky. Everything feels perfectly balanced. You notice the warm cup of herbal tea resting on the little wooden table. You lift it carefully, feeling its comforting warmth in your hands. A gentle scent of chamomile, honey, and fresh herbs rises with the steam. You take one slow sip. The warmth spreads through your body, relaxing every muscle, calming every thought. When you place the cup back on the table, you feel lighter than before. Your eyes slowly drift toward the window once more. Beyond the glass, thousands of tiny fireflies continue their peaceful dance beneath the moonlit trees. They move slowly, gracefully, like floating stars carried by the evening breeze. You watch them without thinking, without effort, simply allowing the peaceful beauty of the night to feast your heart. As the fire glows gently beside you and the forest rests quietly outside, you feel completely safe, completely comfortable, completely at peace. The night seems endless in the most beautiful way, and little by little, breath by breath, you drift closer to a deep, quiet, and restful sleep. The warmth of the cabin surrounds you like a gentle embrace. The soft glow of the fireplace fills every corner of the room with golden light, while the moon quietly watches through the window. Outside, the forest remains peaceful, wrapped in silver shadows and calm silence. You close your eyes for just a moment. As you listen carefully, you notice something beautiful. The forest has its own heartbeat, the slow whisper of the wind, the gentle song of the stream, the quiet crackling of the fire, your own slow breathing. Together, they create a peaceful melody that seems to flow through the entire night. You breathe in deeply. The air feels warm and comforting. You breathe out slowly. Every breath carries away another little piece of tension. Your arms feel heavy. Your legs feel relaxed. Even the tiny muscles around your eyes begin to soften. There is nothing left to hold on to. Only comfort. Only peace. A soft curtain near the window moves gently as the cool night breeze slips into the cabin for just a moment. It carries the fresh scent of pine trees, wild lavender, and clean mountain air before quietly disappearing again. The room feels perfectly balanced. Not too warm, not too cool, just enough to make you feel completely comfortable. The fire grows a little smaller now, glowing with quiet orange embers instead of bright flames. Its light gently flickers across the wooden floor. The shadows move slowly along the walls, like a peaceful dance that has continued every night for hundreds of years. Outside, the stars shine brighter than ever. The sky stretches endlessly above the forest. Calm, clear, beautiful. Somewhere far away, a nightbird sings a soft, gentle note before everything becomes quiet once again. The silence feels comforting. It wraps around you like a warm blanket. You slowly lean your head back against the chair. Your breathing becomes even slower. Your heartbeat feels calm and steady. Every peaceful sound around you reminds your body that it is safe to rest, safe to dream, safe to let go. The moonlight continues to pour through the window, gently lighting the room with its soft silver glow. It feels almost magical, as though the entire forest has come together to protect your peaceful sleep. You smile softly, your eyelids grow heavier, your thoughts become quieter, and without even noticing, you begin drifting gently toward beautiful dreams, carried by the quiet rhythm of the moonlit forest. The warm light from the little cabin grows brighter as you continue along the quiet path. Every step feels effortless. The forest remains peaceful around you, as though it is gently breathing with you. Soon, you reach a small wooden gate. It is simple, old, and covered with soft green moss. You gently push it open. It moves without a sound. Beyond the gate, a small garden rests beneath the moonlight. White flowers bloom quietly in the cool night air. Their sweet fragrance drifts gently on the breeze, filling the space with a comforting sense of calm. A narrow stone path leads toward the cabin. Tiny lanterns glow beside the path, their golden light soft and welcoming. They do not shine brightly. Instead, they offer just enough light to guide each peaceful step. As you walk, you notice a small wooden bench beneath an old oak tree. For a moment, you decide to sit. The wood feels smooth and warm, as though it has been gently holding the warmth of many peaceful evenings. You look up. The stars seem brighter here than anywhere you have ever seen before. Thousands of tiny lights sparkle across the endless sky. Some shine brightly, others appear soft and distant. Together, they create a quiet blanket of light above the sleeping forest. You breathe in slowly. The cool night air fills your lungs. You breathe out gently. With every breath, your heartbeat becomes slower. Your thoughts grow quieter. The gentle breeze brushes through the branches overhead, creating a soft whisper that blends perfectly with the distant sound of the flowing stream. Nothing asks for your attention. Nothing interrupts this peaceful moment. There is only silence. Comfortable, beautiful, restful silence. After a few quiet moments, you stand once again. The cabin is only a short walk away now. Golden light shines warmly through its windows. It feels safe. It feels welcoming. Almost as if someone has prepared this peaceful place especially for you. You slowly continue along the stone path, listening to the soft sounds of nature all around you. Each step brings a deeper feeling of comfort. Each breath invites more relaxation. And as the quiet cabin waits beneath the silver moon, you feel yourself drifting further away from the busy world and closer to perfect peace. You gently reach the small wooden door and rest your hand upon its smooth surface. It feels warm, as if the cabin itself has been quietly waiting for your arrival. With a soft push, the door slowly opens. Inside, a gentle golden glow fills the room. A small fireplace burns with a calm, steady flame, spreading a peaceful warmth to the quiet cabin. The air carries the comforting scent of cedar wood, fresh herbs, and warm honey. A large chair sits beside the fire, covered with a soft wool blanket. Nearby, a wooden table holds a steaming cup of herbal tea. Thin ribbons of steam rise slowly into the warm air before disappearing. Outside the windows, the moon continues to shine through the tall trees. Fireflies drift peacefully beyond the glass, their tiny lights moving like slow, silent stars. You walk quietly across the smooth wooden floor. Every step is gentle. Every sound is soft. The cabin feels perfectly still, wrapped in a deep and comforting silence. You settle into the chair beside the fire. The blanket feels warm and incredibly soft as you gently pull it around your shoulders. The gentle crackling of the fireplace blends beautifully with the distant sound of the flowing stream outside. You take a slow, peaceful breath, then another. The warmth of the fire relaxes every muscle in your body. Your eyelids begin to feel pleasantly heavy. The quiet cabin, the soft golden light, the gentle sounds of the forest, everything around you invites you to rest. There is nowhere else to be, nothing more to do, only this peaceful moment and the quiet promise of a deep, restful sleep. The fire continues to glow with a soft, steady delight. Its gentle warmth wraps around you like a comforting embrace. Every quiet crackle from the fireplace seems to slow the passing of time. You close your eyes for just a moment, then open them again. Nothing has changed. The cabin remains peaceful. The forest outside remains still. The moon hangs quietly above the trees, filling the night with its gentle silver light. A small clock rests on a wooden shelf nearby. It makes no ticking sound. Time feels different here. It moves slowly, softly, without asking anything from you. You notice a bookshelf filled with old stories. Their worn covers suggest they have been read many times, each one carrying peaceful adventures and quiet dreams. They wait patiently, asking for nothing. A gentle breeze slips through a slightly open window, carrying the cool scent of pine trees and fresh rain. The curtain moves slowly, almost like it is breathing with the night. You listen carefully. The distant stream continues its endless song. Leaves whisper softly above. A tiny nightbird sings only once before silence gently returns. You smile without even thinking. Your breathing becomes slower. Your heartbeat becomes softer. The warmth of the blanket surrounds you completely. Your hands feel heavy. Your arms relax. Your legs sink comfortably into the chair. Every part of your body feels safe. Every part of your mind becomes quiet. Outside, another firefly drifts past the window. Its tiny golden light floats gently through the darkness before disappearing among the trees. You watch it until it fades from sight. Then you simply breathe, slowly, calmly, peacefully. The quiet cabin holds you in perfect comfort, while the peaceful forest watches over the night, inviting you to drift a little deeper into rest with every gentle breath. The gentle silence inside the cabin feels almost alive, not because it makes a sound, but because it surrounds you with perfect peace. You remain comfortably wrapped in the warm blanket, listening to the soft rhythm of the fire. Every glowing ember rises slowly before fading into the air like a tiny floating star. Outside, the moon climbs a little higher into the sky. Its silver light slips quietly through the window, painting gentle patterns across the wooden floor. The room feels warm, while the night beyond the glass remains cool and refreshing. Together, they create the perfect balance between comfort and calm. You slowly stand from the chair and walk toward the window. There is no rush. Every movement feels effortless, as though the peaceful night itself is guiding you. Looking outside, you see the quiet forest resting beneath the moonlight. The tall trees stand like silent guardians, their branches swaying gently in the cool breeze. Thousands of stars shine above them, filling the sky with endless beauty. Near the edge of the garden, a small family of deer quietly steps into the clearing. They move gracefully through the soft grass without making a sound. A tiny fawn stays close to its mother, carefully following each gentle step. They pause beneath the moonlight, peaceful and completely at ease. For a few quiet moments, you simply watch them. The deer lower their heads to graze, then slowly continue deeper into the forest until they disappear among the trees. Everything returns to silence. You notice how different this silence feels. It is not empty. It is full of comfort. It is full of safety. It gently reminds you that nature never hurries. The trees grow without rushing. The stream flows without effort. The moon crosses the sky without making a sound. Perhaps tonight, you can be just like the forest. You do not need to hurry. You do not need to carry today's worries any longer. They can simply drift away like leaves floating on a quiet stream. You rest your hand against the cool wooden window frame. The smooth wood feels comforting beneath your fingertips. A gentle breeze slips through the slightly open window, brushing softly across your face before continuing into the room. It carries the fresh scent of pine, wildflowers, and clean mountain air. You close your eyes once again. You take one slow breath in and one long, peaceful breath out. Your shoulders relax even more. The muscles in your face become completely soft. Your mind grows quieter than it has been all day. Outside, the forest continues its gentle nighttime lullaby. Inside, the warm cabin holds you safely. The fire glows softly. The blanket feels warm. The chair waits patiently. Everything around you seems to whisper the very same message. Rest now. You are safe. You are home. The words settle gently in your mind. You are safe. You are home. You let them remain there for a quiet moment, like smooth stones resting peacefully at the bottom of a clear stream. Slowly, you turn away from the window and walk back toward the comfortable chair beside the fireplace. The wooden floor gives a soft, familiar creak beneath your feet. It is a warm, welcoming sound, reminding you that this little cabin has stood peacefully in the forest for many years. You settle into the chair once more, pulling the soft blanket around your shoulders. Its gentle warmth feels comforting, almost like a quiet hug on a cool evening. The fire continues to burn with a calm, steady glow. Orange and golden flames rise slowly before gently fading again. There is no rush. Everything moves at its own peaceful rhythm. You watch the flames for a little while. They dance quietly, sometimes growing a little taller, sometimes becoming smaller, always calm, always gentle. Your breathing begins to match that same peaceful rhythm. A slow breath in, a long breath out. Again, a slow breath in, and an even slower breath out. With every breath, your body becomes more comfortable. Your hands feel pleasantly heavy. Your arms rest completely. Your legs relax. Even the small muscles around your eyes begin to soften. Outside, the forest has become even quieter. The breeze moves gently through the branches high above the cabin. Leaves whisper softly together before becoming still once again. The little stream continues its endless journey through the woods, flowing over smooth stones with the same peaceful sound it has made for countless nights. Far above, the stars shine quietly across the dark sky. Each one seems to glow with its own gentle light. Some are bright, some are faint. Together they create a beautiful blanket above the sleeping forest. You imagine stepping outside once more. The night air is cool against your skin. The moonlight follows you as you walk slowly across the soft grass. Tiny drops of dew sparkle like tiny diamonds. Every blade of grass reflects the silver light. Fireflies drift lazily through the air, never rushing, simply floating wherever the gentle breeze carries them. You watch one glowing firefly come to rest upon a small white flower. Its golden light shines softly for a few peaceful moments before it lifts into the night once again. You smile. There is something wonderfully comforting about simple things: a quiet breeze, a glowing firefly, the gentle sound of flowing water, the warm light from a cabin window. Sometimes that is all the heart truly needs. You slowly walk back toward the cabin door. As you step inside, the comforting warmth welcomes you once again. The fire is still glowing. The blanket is still waiting. Nothing has changed. Everything remains peaceful. You sit down once more, allowing yourself to sink deeply into the chair. Your breathing becomes slower than before. Your heartbeat feels calm and steady. Your thoughts become quieter with every passing moment. Outside, the forest sleeps beneath the moon. Inside, the cabin holds only warmth, comfort, and silence. The night continues peacefully around you, and little by little, without effort, without even noticing, you begin to drift closer and closer toward the quiet embrace of deep, restful sleep. Your breathing has become slow and steady, like the quiet rhythm of the stream flowing through the forest. There is nothing to disturb this peaceful moment. The world outside feels far away, as though all the noise of the day has gently faded beyond the horizon. The fire burns lower now, filling the cabin with a soft amber glow. Gentle shadows move across the wooden walls, slow and graceful, like silent dancers moving to a melody only the night can hear. You lift your eyes toward the window once again. The moon is still shining brightly. Its silver light stretches across the forest, touching every tree, every stone, and every quiet path. The entire woodland seems to be resting beneath a blanket of calm. A light snowfall begins. The snowflakes are soft and delicate, drifting slowly through the night sky. They fall without sound, landing gently on the branches of the pine trees, the roof of the cabin, and the quiet garden outside. Soon, the forest is covered in a thin blanket of white. The moonlight reflects from the fresh snow, making the whole landscape glow with a peaceful silver light. It is one of those rare nights when everything feels perfectly still. You quietly open the cabin door. The cool air greets you with gentle kindness. You step outside onto the small wooden porch. The snow beneath your feet is soft and fresh. There are no footprints, only untouched snow stretching across the peaceful garden. You stand quietly for a moment. Snowflakes drift past your face. Some land softly on your coat before disappearing. The air feels wonderfully fresh. Every breath fills your lungs with cool, clean mountain air. Far away, you hear the stream continuing its gentle journey beneath the snow-covered rocks. Its peaceful song has never stopped. It simply grows softer, calmer, more distant. You slowly sit on the wooden steps outside the cabin. Above you, the stars continue to shine. The falling snow makes them appear even more magical. Each snowflake catches the moonlight for a brief moment before quietly joining the soft white blanket below. Time seems to disappear. There is no morning to prepare for, no clock to watch, no list of things to remember. Only this quiet winter night. Only the peaceful forest. Only your slow breathing. You close your eyes. The cool breeze brushes gently across your cheeks. It carries with it the scent of pine trees, fresh snow, and the comforting smoke from the little cabin chimney behind you. Every sound becomes softer. Every thought grows lighter. Your body feels wonderfully relaxed. Your shoulders sink. Your hands rest peacefully. Your legs become pleasantly heavy. Even your breathing feels effortless now. Somewhere deep within the forest, a small fox quietly walks through the snow. It leaves a trail of tiny footprints before disappearing silently between the trees. Nothing disturbs the stillness. Nature continues its quiet rhythm, exactly as it has for countless seasons. You gently open your eyes one last time. The moon smiles down from above. The forest remains peaceful. The cabin glows warmly behind you. And in this perfect moment, surrounded by silence, warmth, and the gentle beauty of the winter night, you feel yourself drifting even deeper into comfort, into stillness, into the most peaceful sleep imaginable. The quiet winter night continues without asking anything from you. You remain seated on the wooden step of the little cabin, wrapped in warmth, while soft snowflakes drift silently through the moonlit air. Every snowflake follows its own gentle path, never rushing, never competing with another. Together, they create a peaceful dance that seems to slow the entire world. You watch them for a while, one, then another, then hundreds more. Soon, counting them no longer matters. Their gentle movement becomes a soothing rhythm, almost like a silent lullaby written by nature itself. The forest has become brighter now. Fresh snow reflects the moonlight, turning every tree into a beautiful silver sculpture. The branches hold their snowy blankets with quiet grace. Nothing bends too far. Nothing struggles. Everything simply rests. You take another slow breath. The cool air enters your lungs with a refreshing calm. As you breathe out, a soft cloud of warm mist drifts into the night before disappearing completely. You smile gently. It reminds you that every breath comes and every breath goes. There is no need to hold on. There is no need to chase anything. Everything arrives exactly when it should. Everything leaves when it is time. A peaceful stillness settles even deeper around you. You notice a small lantern hanging beside the cabin door. Its golden light sways gently with the breeze, not enough to brighten the whole forest, only enough to create a small circle of warmth. Somehow that feels perfect. The moon lights the world. The lantern lights the home. Together, they create a feeling of quiet balance. After a few peaceful moments, you slowly stand and walk toward the garden once more. Fresh snow softly crunches beneath your feet. The sound is gentle, calm, almost musical. At the center of the garden stands an old oak tree. Its wide branches stretch peacefully toward the star-filled sky. Snow rests upon every limb, making the great tree appear timeless and wise. You place your hand against its strong trunk. The bark feels cool and wonderfully textured beneath your fingertips. You close your eyes. For just a moment, you imagine all the seasons this tree has quietly witnessed. Spring flowers, warm summer mornings, golden autumn leaves, gentle winter snow. Year after year, always standing, always patient, always peaceful, the old tree seems to remind you that life does not need to be hurried. There is beauty in growing slowly. There is peace in simply being present. A gentle breeze passes through the branches overhead. Tiny bits of snow drift softly to the ground like white feathers. The forest remains completely quiet, not empty, but full of peaceful life. Somewhere beneath the snow, tiny seeds are resting. Hidden streams continue flowing. Small woodland creatures sleep safely in their warm homes. Even while everything appears still, life quietly continues. You slowly open your eyes. The cabin glows warmly in the distance. The fire inside still burns softly. The windows shine like little stars among the trees. You begin walking back, one slow step at a time. Each footstep feels lighter than the last. Your body is deeply relaxed. Your breathing is slow and effortless. Your thoughts have become as quiet as the falling snow. As you reach the cabin door once again, you pause for one final look at the peaceful forest. The moon, the snow, the trees, the endless stars above. Everything feels exactly as it should. And with one calm breath, you gently step back inside the warm cabin, ready to continue your peaceful journey into the deepest, most restful sleep. The cabin welcomes you with its familiar warmth. As the door closes softly behind you, the quiet sounds of the forest fade into the distance. The fireplace glows with a gentle amber light, filling the room with comfort and peace. A small kettle rests above the fire, sending the calming scent of chamomile, lavender, and honey through the cabin. You pour a warm cup of tea and hold it between your hands. The gentle warmth spreads through your fingers, helping your body relax even more. You return to the comfortable chair beside the fire and wrap the soft blanket around your shoulders. Outside, only a few snowflakes continue to fall beneath the bright moon. The forest is completely still. You watch the quiet flames rise and fall. The peaceful rhythm matches your slow breathing. A deep breath in, a long breath out. With every breath, your thoughts become lighter. Your eyelids feel heavier. The warm cabin, the glowing fire, and the peaceful forest gently invite you toward a deep and restful sleep. Ekan part ekan theke, galapantum bhabe igobe, tai ager kono inspun berti habena. The fire has grown quieter now, glowing with a soft amber light that gently fills the cabin. The warmth around you feels comforting, and your breathing has settled into a slow, peaceful rhythm. As you rest in the chair, your eyes wander toward a small wooden shelf beside the fireplace. On it sits an old lantern, a tiny compass, and a weather journal with a leather cover. They seem to have been there for many years, each quietly holding its own story. You gently open the journal. The pages are filled with simple sketches of the forest, tall pine trees, the winding stream, the little wooden bridge, and the cozy cabin itself. There are no long stories written inside, only small notes about peaceful evenings, bright moons, gentle rain, and quiet mornings. One page reads, The forest asks for nothing. It simply welcomes anyone who arrives with a peaceful heart. You smile softly as you close the journal. The words stay with you. Outside the window, the snowfall has completely stopped. The moonlight now rests on the fresh snow, making the entire forest glow like silver crystal. A single firefly appears outside the glass, even in the quiet winter night. It drifts slowly through the air before disappearing between the trees, leaving behind a tiny trail of golden light. You stand and walk to the window one last time. The peaceful forest stretches far beyond the cabin, calm and untouched. No footprints, no noise, only moonlight, snow, and silence. You place your hand gently against the kusu glass. Your breathing slows even more. The warmth of the cabin behind you, the quiet beauty of the forest before you. Together, they create a feeling of perfect balance. You close your eyes for just a moment. The gentle warmth, the peaceful silence, the soft glow of the fire. Everything around you quietly whispers the same comforting message. You have arrived exactly where you are meant to be. You remain by the window for another quiet moment, watching the moonlight rest gently upon the snow. The forest is completely still, as though every tree, every stone, and every tiny branch has settled into a peaceful dream. After a long, slow breath, you turn away from the window. The fire has become smaller now, glowing with a soft amber light instead of bright flames. It fills the cabin with a gentle warmth that asks nothing from you except to relax. In the corner of the room, you notice a narrow wooden staircase leading upward. The steps are smooth with age, polished by countless quiet evenings. A small lantern hangs beside the staircase, casting a warm golden light that softly reaches each step. You begin to climb, slowly, one step at a time. The wood beneath your feet is solid and comforting. Each step makes the faintest creak, a gentle sound that feels familiar rather than loud. It is almost as if the cabin is quietly welcoming you farther inside. At the top of the stairs, you find a small loft beneath the sloping roof. The ceiling is low, with strong wooden beams stretching from one side to the other. A round window faces the moon, allowing silver light to spill softly across the room. There is a simple bed covered with thick blankets, made of soft wool. Beside it sits a small wooden table with a single candle. The candle is already lit, each tiny flame glowing steadily without flickering. A comfortable rocking chair rests near the window. You walk toward it and sit down. Very gently, the chair begins to rock. Forward, then back. Forward, then back. The slow movement feels perfectly natural. It reminds you of gentle waves upon a quiet lake, or the peaceful sway of branches in a soft breeze. Your breathing follows the same rhythm, in and out, forward and back. Outside the round window, snow-covered treetops shimmer beneath the moonlight. The stars appear closer from up here, filling the sky with quiet beauty. For a moment, you imagine that every star is watching over someone who is peacefully asleep, someone resting comfortably, someone dreaming gentle dreams. Perhaps tonight, one of those stars is watching over you. The thought fills your heart with quiet comfort. You close your eyes. The rocking chair continues its slow, peaceful motion. The warmth of the cabin surrounds you. The moonlight rests softly upon the floor. The silence feels deeper than ever before. Somewhere below, the fire lets out one gentle crackle before becoming quiet again. Outside, the forest continues its endless night, calm and patient beneath the glowing moon. You realize there is nothing left to carry, nothing left to solve, nothing left to chase. Only this peaceful moment. Only the gentle rhythm of your breathing. Only the comforting warmth of this little cabin in the heart of the moonlit forest. And as the chair rocks a little more slowly with each passing breath, your thoughts drift farther away, becoming as light as falling snow, carried gently into the quiet embrace of the peaceful night. The rocking chair gradually comes to rest, not all at once, but so slowly that you hardly notice. The peaceful silence around you feels warmer than before. The little candle beside the bed continues to glow with a soft golden light, while the moon shines quietly through the round window. You remain seated for another gentle moment, simply listening. There is almost nothing to hear, only your calm breathing, the faint whisper of the wind outside, and somewhere far below, the quiet stream making its endless journey through the sleeping forest. You slowly rise from the chair and walk toward the round window. The glass is cool beneath your fingertips. Outside, the snow-covered trees stretch toward the horizon like gentle waves beneath the moonlight. Every branch sparkles with tiny crystals of ice, reflecting silver light into the peaceful night. High above, countless stars continue their silent watch. You notice one bright shooting star slowly crossing the sky. It leaves a soft trail of light before quietly disappearing into the darkness. You smile, not because you wish for anything, but because the simple beauty of the moment is already enough. You gently open the small window. Fresh mountain air flows into the room. It carries the scent of pine forest, clean snow, and distant cedar wood. The air feels cool against your face. You take one slow breath in, then another. The peaceful night seems to breathe with you. For a while, you simply stand there, feeling completely present. There are no thoughts pulling you toward tomorrow, no memories asking you to return to yesterday. Only this quiet night, only this peaceful forest, only this gentle moment. After a little while, you softly close the window. The warmth of the cabin welcomes you once again. You walk toward the bed. The blankets look thick, soft, and wonderfully inviting. You gently pull them back and lie down. The mattress supports you perfectly. The pillow feels cool for just a moment before becoming comfortably warm. You pull the blanket gently to your shoulders. Immediately, your whole body relaxes even more. Your legs become pleasantly heavy. Your arms rest completely. The muscles around your eyes soften. Even your breathing becomes slower than before. You watch the moon through the round window one final time. Its gentle light reaches across the room, touching the wooden floor, the little candle, and the edge of your blanket. It feels almost like a quiet promise that the peaceful night will remain with you until morning. The candle continues to glow softly. The fire downstairs keeps the cabin warm. Outside, the forest sleeps peacefully beneath the stars. Inside, everything is calm. Everything is safe. Everything is exactly as it should be. Your eyelids grow heavier, your breathing slower, and without effort, without even realizing the moment it happens, you begin drifting gently beyond wakefulness, toward quiet dreams, toward complete comfort, toward the deepest and most peaceful sleep. Your eyes remain gently closed. There is no need to open them again. The warmth of the blanket surrounds you completely, while the quiet cabin holds you in perfect comfort. Your breathing has become slow and steady, rising and falling like gentle waves upon a peaceful lake. Outside, the moon continues its silent journey across the night sky. Silver light slips softly through the round window. resting quietly upon the wooden floor before touching the edge of your blanket. Time no longer seems important. Nothing asks for your attention. Nothing interrupts the silence. You simply rest. The gentle wind brushes against the cabin roof like a quiet whisper. Somewhere deep within the forest, the little stream continues its endless song, flowing gently over smooth stones beneath the moonlight. As you listen, your imagination carries you beyond the cabin once more. You find yourself walking along the familiar forest path. The soft green moss cushions every step. Tall pine trees stand peacefully on both sides. Tiny fireflies drift slowly through the cool night air, their golden lights floating like tiny stars. The forest welcomes you as though you have never left. Soon, you arrive once again at the little wooden bridge. The clear stream below reflects the moon and countless stars above. You pause for a moment, resting your hands on the smooth wooden railing. The water flows quietly beneath you, carrying away every remaining worry. There is nothing left to hold on to. Only peace, only stillness, only the gentle rhythm of nature. A light breeze moves through the trees, carrying the sweet scent of pine, fresh earth, and wildflowers. You continue walking until the trees slowly open into a beautiful meadow. Soft grass stretches in every direction beneath the silver moonlight. Wildflowers bloom quietly, filling the air with a gentle fragrance. At the center of the meadow stands an ancient oak tree. Its wide branches reach toward the stars, and tiny golden lanterns hang softly from its limbs, glowing with a warm, comforting light. You walk beneath the tree and sit down on the soft grass. The earth feels warm and welcoming. Above you, thousands of stars sparkle across the endless sky. The moon shines brighter than ever, bathing everything in peaceful silver light. You take one slow breath in and one gentle breath out. Every breath makes your body feel lighter. Every exhale carries you deeper into relaxation. The leaves above move softly in the breeze, creating a quiet sound like distant waves upon a calm shore. For a while, you simply listen. No thoughts and no worries, no plans. Only this peaceful night. Only this beautiful forest. You realize this place will always be waiting for you. Whenever life feels busy, whenever your heart needs rest, you can return here, to the moonlit path, to the quiet stream, to the warm cabin, to the ancient tree beneath the stars. They will welcome you with the same gentle silence, with the same peaceful light, with the same comforting calm. Your breathing grows slower. Your body feels wonderfully heavy. Your mind becomes perfectly still. Little by little, you drift beyond every thought, beyond every sound, into peaceful dreams.